Hey YouTube, here's Heiko. Back at the home remodel. Today is day 4. Um, Behind me you can see the smoky sky. California is on fire. We live close to the state line and we get all the ash from that fire. It's near Markleeville. If you want to look that up, Markleeville, Alpine County, California. Anyways, so I was working. You can see siding here. I did a bunch of things all by my lonesome self today. Just need to push forward, so that on Monday we can start framing in the new window openings and then install some windows. Let me show you what I did. So here you can see the outside of the house. So we actually have 2 types of siding on our house. This is T111 siding, supposedly. This other one is some sort of composite, more modern, newer style siding. They just slapped the new siding over the old one, which is fine, I guess. And then below the old siding, you can see some sheathing. That's not in use anymore. That's like asphalt impregnated sheathing that they used back in the 70s. So we fixed this termite damage yesterday. And as I was taking off the siding to be able to remove the old windows, I found more termite damage. This time it looks like they only crawled up into the old siding, which is plywood siding, and they ate that up. So I guess we're gonna at least cut a piece out of that and replace it with some maybe pressure treated plywood. I don't know yet. We'll see. So I did all the prep here on the outside. I cut the siding there and then removed everything else around the windows. And then around this window here as well. So as I mentioned, we're turning 2 big rooms into 3 smaller rooms, and therefore we're going to have a new window here, a small window here, a small window there, and then another big window back there. That's why all the siding had to come off. I also noticed whoever installed those windows here in the 90s, you're supposed to fill every hole of this nailing flange. They didn't do that. There are maybe like 15 nails per window. So I didn't start pulling any because I don't want these windows to fall out till Monday at least. So let's go inside and see what else I did in there. Hi, Showball. In here, I was tasked to put some flat blocks in here that will take some structural load. I already finished that yesterday. I think that's already in yesterday's video. And then today I put a couple vertical blocks in here. This is just to prevent the drywall from being kicked into the wall cavity, because in a normal wall structure you always have the bottom plate that kind of prevents that, and the drywall gets mounted to the bottom plate. Here in this case, where we raised the floor, there is no bottom plate, so I put those little pieces in there so we have something to attach the drywall to. There's another flat block that will take some load, I guess. What else did I do in here? Not much, really. Oh yeah, actually, I removed the top plate of this old wall. Also the tie plate that sits on top of the top plate. The tie plate ties multiple walls together. So the top and the tie plate, here in this case, this wall was running parallel to the ceiling joists, or the what are they called? The trusses up above. And so there was on top of the tie plate and the top plate was also backing, nailed backing. So I had to remove all that. Here on this side, this wall also completely removed. Here's going to be the corner. So here, this wall, this was the wall between our dining room and the office, or the den. I also removed the top plate and the tie plate. Then here was a massive header, a 4x12, I want to say, that was removed as well. Then I fiddled around with some wiring to find out what is what here. and what goes where. There's some 240 wiring that was for ceiling heating. If you have never heard of that, me neither. Apparently, underneath our popcorn ceiling here, there is plaster, and in that plaster, you can see some wire hanging out. That's heating wire. That's some heating element. And this heating element was heated by use of 240 volts. That was all wired in. Every single room has that. There's lots of old defunct wiring in this house just for that heating purpose. I grew up in Germany, and we definitely do not have ceiling heating. We might have floor heating or radiant heating in some other shape or form, but definitely no ceiling heating. And so I disconnected all that, and now I know where it goes, and we're going to be able to just take that completely out and disconnect it right at the circuit breaker panel. And then here was another top plate that I had to remove. There was also one of those massive 4x12 headers right there. Yeah, it took me a little while, but we got it all out, nicely cleaned up. And then this is all going to be trimmed in, so nobody's going to ever know that there was a header. So, yeah, just a little drywall accident here. That was a couple days ago, my first attempt. And then I learned, and this time I did a better job removing stuff. So that's all I did today. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm going to take a break and go to church. And then on Monday, we will continue afresh and hopefully start framing and doing something with those new windows. All right, I keep talking about the new windows. I just wanted to show you real quick. This is how they arrived on a little pallet. These are European style tilt and turn windows. You know, I'm European, at least by birth. And these windows are really common in Germany. These are actually two separate windows. These are the smaller windows that I was talking about. They will have a door, not a door handle, a window handle here. When you grab the handle, turn it 90 degrees, the window swings in. When you then turn it another 90 degrees, the window tilts in for ventilation. I will show you, of course, once they are installed. These are the four windows. We have two smaller ones, one really tall, massive one, and one same width but a little shorter. That has to do with the fact that we have the den that has this sunken floor or just higher ceiling height, and so we decided to put in a taller window. What that will look like and how they open and how they operate and what that looks like, I will of course show you in a future video once they are actually installed. All right, so that's it for today. This is already a little longer than the other videos that I've made. I want to keep it short. You guys keep watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and please subscribe for more. Bye.